My name is Venka Veerapan. I'm a movement disorders neurologist by training, and my specialty focus is primarily on Parkinson's disease and tremor syndromes. So Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative disease that primarily affects the dopaminergic neurons in the brain, which cause a variety of different symptoms, which often include tremor, changes in posture, rigidity, or what we think of as muscle stiffness, slowness of movement, and also walking and balance issues. I think early recognition is very important, as well as early diagnosis, as well as implementation of treatment, because that can improve quality of life dramatically and provide improved quality of life for a much longer sustained period of time. Is Parkinson's disease the same for everyone? And I would say it's very, very different for each individual person, as one might experience certain symptoms that another patient who maybe is the same age and same gender will not experience those same symptoms. So it's very unique. So the treatment plan has to be really personalized for that individual patient. So the mainstays of treatment for Parkinson's disease revolve around replacing dopamine. So that often means oral medications. And there's different classes of medications that modulate dopamine or replace dopamine. But that is primarily from a symptomatic standpoint, and there's a significant role as well for exercise and physical therapy, and that playing a role in, and there's a lot of research that suggested that it may slow down Parkinson's and certainly improve quality of life long term. The thing that I tell all of my patients is exercise, exercise, exercise. I mean, that has, to me, shown from just personal interaction with patients, the most benefit long term. So I think that's very, very important. The other additional thing that I'd like to add from the exercise aspect of it is there's a lot of research to back up what we say in clinic. The biggest study was the Parkinson's Outcomes Project that looked back on the importance of exercise, and it definitely suggests at least the outcome of that study was 2.5 hours per week of exercise. And that could be any combination of exercise, whether it's aerobic or strength training or mobility, agility, balance. So that's the kind of framework we use. So oftentimes I tell people, 20 minutes a day or 30 minutes a day, more days of the week than not, to kind of add up to that is very beneficial long term. So, and everyone's exercise regimen is going to be different. And a lot of that just depends on what you're physically going to be able to do. Even if you're able to exercise at home, whether it's just walking, or if you're one of our more avid exercisers who enjoys running on a treadmill or those sort of, or swimming or whatnot, whatever you can do to stay active is what I would recommend.
My name is Carrie Caskey, and I'm an occupational therapist. So our class is tailored for anyone with Parkinson's at any level of Parkinson's. We have people that come in wheelchairs, and some people that come in walking, and it's really hard to tell that they may have Parkinson's. A lot of our classes are done from a chair level, so for people that need to sit, they can sit. For people that stand, we can make things more challenging. And it's really tailored for all Parkinson's patients and just to keep moving. Some people come in with fears of not being able to do certain things, whether it's because of balance or pains associated with other medical diagnoses, and it's really nice that we can just modify as needed for everyone that comes in the door. It's been so neat to see the program grow from what it was so many years ago to what it is today. It's so neat to see each month progress that all the patients are making. Along with making physical progress, it's really neat to see the social progress that people are making. We have a little family here, and we all make friends, and all the members that come to class are getting close, and we have that social interaction aspect that Parkinson's patients really need.
My name is Gavin Lunsford, and I teach the Parkinson's cycle class here at the Anderson YMCA. Some of the challenges that we have here include stiff joints with a lot of our clients that work out here, and our goal, at least with this class, is to keep them moving. And we have a gentleman in a wheelchair who is able to walk to and from his wheelchair now that he definitely wasn't able to do before. Even the small things as far as getting onto the bikes. When we first started this class, I had to help every single person in here get onto and off of the bikes, and now they can all pretty much do it on their own, and that's just in a short 6-week span. Yeah, definitely it is a terrible thing to have to deal with, but if you keep moving, you can limit the symptoms as much as possible. If you keep exercising, it's really great for, being able to avoid the terrible, terrible symptoms that come from it.
Hi, my name's Drew Lowe. I'm a student of physical therapy. Been a licensed Zumba instructor since 2014. Zumba is great for the Parkinson's population because there's rhythm, there's movement, and all of that stuff is very beneficial for people diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. There's research showing rhythm, even metronomes, music, help them walk because a lot of times they have trouble walking. And I've seen music help many Parkinson's patients be able to walk without tripping on themselves or getting that freezing gait. So I think it's very beneficial for them.
The Y is a great place for the cycling or spinning, they call it, and then they have the exercise classes are designed for people with movement disorders, or they're recovering from stroke, or whatever. And they try to tailor them to the needs of the people in the class. They have different levels, of course, of intensity of the disease. So they work real well with them, and they have trained physical therapists in there, as well as the wonderful trainers that they have here at the Y.
I'm faithful to come when they have the exercise class. I have to make myself sometimes because I don't want to do it. But the last time I saw my doctor, he told me that the medicine he has me on, my attitude, and my exercise is what's keeping me going so good. And I would recommend the exercise to anybody that has Parkinson's.
I was having trouble at work and I kept falling down. And then they sent me to the specialist in Greenville. And right away she diagnosed me with Parkinson. And she got me the medicine and everything, and I kept falling down. I kept falling down backwards at the grocery store, in the kitchen mostly, and she changed my medicine. I was in the house all the time. I didn't do anything. The only time I went out was to the doctor or the grocery store. And then I says, well, I want to start exercising, whatever. So I came to the Y. And I've been coming for like maybe 3 months or so, and I'm doing the exercise. They showed me how to do all the machines in the exercise room, and I've been doing the class 2 times a week. And I've been doing it for a while, and I come like 3 times a week. They have different things for us. And right now I am doing so well, so well. A lot of time I could walk now. I can't remember the last time I fell.
In 2012, I had 2 strokes and a lot of TIAs. I ended up part blind, paralyzed on the right side, and I couldn't talk. I recuperated from all that and as best I could. And then I was slowly getting worse, and the doctors were having a hard time figuring out. Finally, they decided I might have Parkinson's-like symptoms. So they sent me to a neurologist, and they said, I don't have Parkinson's, but I have the symptoms, and they started giving me the low dose of the carbidopa. And then things kept getting worse and worse and worse, and then my hand was curved like this at one point, and I could barely go to it on the left side. My toes were curling. And they referred me to another specialist who works with people who have major problems, and he looked at me and he said, you definitely have Parkinson's. They sent me for the test, and it confirmed that I do have Parkinson's.
And he did not have another stroke causing the symptoms.
And they upped my carbidopa. They basically tripled the carbidopa that they were giving me at the other places, and everything finally calmed down. I could think straighter again. My brain came back. And my doctor's been, you can see the shake in my hand. The doctor's giving me Botox. When I saw him, my hand was like this. He's giving me Botox to help straighten the arm out. My arm, I couldn't get deodorant under my arm, and now I could lift my arm up. toes on both my feet were curled like this, and now they're almost straight. Coming to the Y has helped with the blood flow. Got everything lined up. I can move my arm. My hand is no longer painful anymore. With the exercises we're doing at the Y, stretch. It's all about stretching and big movements. Got my arms straight up. My toes are better. My equilibrium is better. And my wife says my brain's back.
One of the things I noticed, I mean, he used to fall 3 times a week. He could barely walk to the car before. So the exercise program that they have here has really made a big difference because he is walking and he's exercising and moving and definitely improved.